How's it going, you guys? So I have not made a new intro for the channel yet. I'm probably just going to end up sticking with unorthodox savings. It makes the most sense. I sat in this exact chair for hours this week trying to think of something new, and nothing has seemed to have stayed in my head. So without wasting any more time, today's a topic of passive income. So if you have $1,000, how can you make more money passively? And I'm switching it up. I'm changing the term into passive aggressive income because all the videos on passive income seem to be the same. I was interested in this idea when I was 18 years old. I started watching a bunch of videos, reading a bunch of forums, and they've all have done the same thing. They just told you to invest in yourself, find a hobby that can make money, and then invest the difference. And all of those are right. There's nothing wrong with any of those, actually. But the problem with that is they never ever tell you exactly enough information, because they would either A, try to sell you a course, which I'm not here to do, or B, try to get you to watch more of their other videos to get ad revenue. I'm not even monetized, so I can't even do that. So for a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. So without further ado, let's get started. The first step I'm going to do is actually teaching you how to get a little bit more money if you don't have any money to your name. I know the title of the video is $1,000, but this can also be used because this is very fast and very free money that I've seen nobody talk about. So obviously the fastest way to make $1,000 is actually having a job, making active income. But what I'm telling you today is actually collecting free money online. And this isn't a scam, and this doesn't require you to use any of your own money. So in previous videos, I've talked about the cryptocurrency boom, and I use an app called Coinbase. And on the app Coinbase, there is a section where you can watch educational videos and answer multiple choice questions to earn free currency of that cryptocurrency, if that makes sense. So like they're promoting a certain cryptocurrency. If you watch these videos and answer these questions, they'll give you that. But the loophole is you don't actually have to watch the videos, and you don't have to get the questions right. I was a lazy student, so I always just clicked all the answers. You got all the money for them, and then what you can just do is just convert that into Bitcoin, and then you can put it into BlockFi to get free interest, which is where I'll leave the one video on how to do that. If that does not interest you, you can just convert it into US dollars or wherever you live, convert it into your currency, withdraw it, and that's that. Now, if you have $100 to your name, you can fund the account and get a free $10. I have an affiliate link below, but my goal in this video is to not sell you guys anything. So you can, if you have a favorite YouTuber or a friend, you can do that with them. You don't have to use my link. Another free way you can make money, and I've recommended this in other videos, I'm not gonna link it because I'll explain everything right here. So I use the app and website called Canva. Canva is a free app, free website. It is not an affiliate at all, and you can make thumbnails on there. So what I do is I use the app Fiverr, which is also free, and I just promote thumbnails on there, and people will pay me $1, $5, $15 to make them a thumbnail. And the reason why I talk about this so often is because it works, and it doesn't require you to have this crazy business setup, where you have to actually put some time and effort so people see if you're legit or not. It's kind of an open market where if somebody types in YouTube thumbnails in the search bar and yours pops up, they'll pay you as long as your work is legit and actually good. So you do have to put in a little bit of effort, but the app and website is so easy to use. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to make a decent thumbnail. So now that you have $1,000, let's get into the first real way you can actually make passive income, and that is dividend stocks. And dividend stocks are very popular on YouTube, and I've been using this method since I was 18 years old. I'm 22 now, and I can say it works, it's safe, and a bunch of people have retired at a very early age using this method. But there's a flaw that a lot of people don't bring up because it's just kind of overlooked in the community. I'm not really too sure why, and that is it requires a lot of money and it requires a lot of time. And what I mean by time is not actually using your time to invest, but just the amount of time it takes to get that much money. Because once you have a large enough portfolio, depending on your goal, that's how much passive income you're gonna earn. So I'm actually gonna give you numbers so you can just understand what I'm talking about and how long this can actually take. So everybody's familiar with the company Apple. Apple pays a dividend of 1.69%. That means that every $100 you invest, you get 1.69 cents per year. So for every share, you only get $1.69. Now let's not disinclude that you also get the money of the stock's value going up. So if you bought Apple at $100 and it goes up $10, you've also earned another $10 on top of owning the dividend. The reason this method is so popular is not because it's just safe, it's because it works. Depending on the companies you invest in, you can make more, make less, and it's all depending on the risk you want to take. Now, if you put $1,000 into Apple, you get $16.90 back a year, and if that stock goes up 10%, you get an extra $100 from that. So there are other stocks that pay more in their dividends. There are other stocks that pay less. It's all depending on what you want to do, but this method is safe. It actually works, and a lot of people have retired at a very early age just by doing this. So I do have affiliate links down below to just about any brokerage you could use, but it's completely up to you if you use those links. So dividend stocks work, but it's just a very slow process. It's better than nothing because you're keeping your money there, it grows, you don't have to look at it, and then because of exponential growth, because when you earn those dividends, they get reinvested back into the portfolio, it grows faster and faster and faster. So usually by the end of the road, which means the end of your life, that's when you really start to earn a lot more money, is because there's just so much money to get reinvested back into the portfolio. So my next way to make passive income is REITs. REIT stands for Real Estate Investment Trust. And what that means is investors will take money from you to go invest that into building hospitals, restaurants, and other forms of real estate, and then they give you a percentage of their profits back. This can be really beneficial to you or really risky depending on what you invest in, so be careful before you go do so. Now, this sector has been hit very hard due to the pandemic, so the benefit of these is that a lot of these are very cheap to buy. So over the next few years, you not only get the value of the stock to go up, but you get a monthly dividend written from them. So depending on what the company is and what you want to invest in, you can get dividends back all the way from 46% or just a normal 2%. And then you can get invest into real estate trusts that invest into fast food chains. So something that's a little bit more stable and you understand what you're investing in, or you can invest into a real estate trust that invests into abandoned buildings and they fix them up and you have no idea where the money's even coming from. So please be careful, but it's a really good way to make monthly passive income rather than getting paid once, twice, or 4 times a year. The next way to make passive income is going to shock a lot of investors who watch this channel, but that is bonds. And for the new investors watching this, I'm recommending this because bonds are the safest way to invest your money for passive income without risking it at all. A lot of people get really nervous when they get into investing because it's very overwhelming, and bonds are the safest way. And to back this up, a lot of people's retirement portfolios are formed from stocks. And as they get into retirement or get very close into retirement, they switch over from stocks into bonds because it's stable income, because you know exactly how long that money is going to be in a bond and then how much money you're getting back. So sometimes bonds can have a higher return than the stock market itself. Now that's completely depending on what the stock market does, but usually people invest in the bonds when the stock market is doing bad, performing bad, and the world is in a disarray place. Is because it's safe and they usually know they're going to get their money back. The reason why is because a lot of people buy bonds that are issued by the state and government. So where I'm getting at, if that doesn't make any sense, if the state or the government doesn't pay you your money back, then investing's probably not on your mind and things are probably getting really south, because I don't think they've ever really done that. So bonds have what's called a maturity date, and a maturity date is when you're able to get your money back, and you get to choose this. It can be a month long, it can be a year long, or even decades. And the great thing about this is you know exactly how much money you're going to get back. And the longer your money stays into a bond, the higher the return you get back. Now, if you're not looking for the safe route for bonds, like as in getting it from a state or from the government, you can get a bond from certain companies. Now, you do have to do your research to see if the company actually gives you a bond, but you have to trust this company, because that means you have to trust them to hold your money and then pay you back at that certain date. And depending on the company, it it's very risky, and who knows, because some companies rely strictly on their stocks and they don't even give out bonds in the first place. So do your research and see if that benefits you more. My last method requires the most work, but it pays the most in my opinion. And that is, if you want to make money online, you have to talk about making money online. Now, I'm not saying start a finance channel. I genuinely enjoy what I'm doing, and I'm not really looking to make money off of you guys. I just like what I'm doing. But if you have a hobby, if you just like vlogging your life, or if you have a funny friend group, you enjoy playing video games, you recording yourself and putting yourself out on the internet, specifically YouTube, you can earn a lot of money. And before you click away, really just think about this. Have you ever gone on the YouTube rabbit hole at like 3 a.m. and you end up watching that video, those guys using sticks and they build a mansion out of like dirt and stuff, and you have no idea how they do that? Yeah. Everybody's interested in something. So what you may think is weird to post online, other people may genuinely enjoy to watch it. One of those things is ASMR. A lot of people think that whispering in a mic is weird. Other people genuinely enjoy that. They watch it before they go to sleep. And we're starting to learn this is because you're not just stuck in your area. That you can put this all over the world. And to give you a numbers figure, on average, if you have 100,000 subscribers, you're going to make six-figure income, which is $120,000 a year, roughly. Now, there's 330 million people in the United States. 1% of that is 3.3 million, and then 1% of that is 330,000. So you need less than 1% of the 1% to make six figures. So if you just buy a camera and just stare at it for an hour long, and 100,000 people like the way you look, then you can make a six-figure income just by doing that. Now, there's a video I watched when I first got started on YouTube, which was the cheapest setup for YouTube. I didn't know what to buy. I just wanted something to give me the best high-quality budget because I didn't have a lot of money at that point in time. I'm gonna leave that link below. I'm not affiliated with them at all. It's just a really good video, and they offer a lot of stuff, and they have all the links below. You can go there, check out the prices, and see what you like and what you don't like. Because to be honest, you don't really need a lot. You can use an iPhone if you have one, or whatever phone you have. Audio quality is better than camera quality in my personal opinion, but it's completely up to you. And if you have a hobby, I definitely recommend it. Even if you post for 3 years and nobody watches you, all it takes is that one video to take off and you're now famous. So that's all I have for you guys today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate all of your comments for the past few weeks. It really means a lot to me, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. My channel is really starting to grow, and I was never ever expecting to hit this marker. So thank you guys again. And if you have any questions at all, comment down below. And if you just have more questions in the future because you're unsure of what you're doing, I have a free investing Discord down below where we just talk about anything and everything. But this is the easier way to contact me. And if I'm not around, there's other people in there who can help you out, answer questions, and get feedback off of certain investing strategies you guys will want to use. So thank you guys very much, and I'll see you next time.